Ready? Start. From the analysis of Section 13 of the 1973 Act and upon conjoint reading with Section 47, 50 and 63 of the same Act, we must hold that the requirement of taking previous permission of the RBI before executing the sale deed or gift deed is the quintessence, and failure to do so must render the transfer unenforceable in law, full stop. The dispensation under Section 31 mandates previous or prior permission of the RBI before the transfer takes place, full stop. For the RBI is competent to refuse to grant permission in the given case, full stop. The sale or gift could be given effect and taken forward only after the permission is accorded by the RBI, full stop. There is no possibility of ex post facto permission being granted by the RBI under Section 31 of the 1973 Act, unlike in the case of Section 29 as noted in Life Insurance Corporation of India, Supra, full stop. Before grant of such permission, if the sale deed or gift deed is challenged by a person affected by the same directly or indirectly and the court declares it to be invalid, despite the document being registered, no clear title would pass on to the recipient or beneficiary under such deed, full stop. The clear title would pass on and the deed can be given effect to only if permission is accorded by the RBI under Section 31 of the 1973 Act to such transaction, full stop. Paragraph change. In light of the general policy that foreigners should not be permitted allowed to deal with real estate in India, the peremptory condition of seeking permission of the RBI before engaging in transactions specified in Section 31 of the 1973 Act and the consequences of penalty in case of contravention, the transfer of immovable property situated in India by a person, who is not a citizen of India, without previous permission of the RBI must be regarded as unenforceable by implication a prohibited act, full stop. That can be avoided by the RBI and also by anyone who is affected directly or indirectly by such a transaction, full stop. There is no reason to deny remedy to a person, who is directly or indirectly affected by such a transaction, full stop. He can set up challenge thereto by direct action or even by way of collateral or indirect challenge, full stop. In other words, until permission is accorded by the RBI, it would not be lawful contract or agreement within the meaning of Section 10 read with Section 23 of the Contract Act, full stop. The fact that the transaction can be taken forward after grant of permission by the RBI does not make the transaction any less forbidden at the time it is entered into, full stop. It would nevertheless be a case of transaction opposed to public policy and, thus, unlawful, full stop. In this view of the matter, the appellant must succeed and would be entitled for the reliefs claimed in OS number 10079 of 1984 for declaration that the gift deed dated 11/03/1977 and supplementary deed dated 19/4/1980 in favor of respondent number 1 are invalid, unenforceable and not binding on the plaintiff. Stop.